tab, right?
Yeah, just make that.
Yeah, I will. Hey, thanks, man. All right, all right, all right. Hey guys, it is Ryan Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. What's going on? I'm in Pearson International Airport, and I just wanted to say hello. Back on the road again. This is gonna be one hell of a run this time. I got the lights on. I don't want to unplug that light. It's a bit bright, but that's okay. It ain't gonna really matter much. Reminder, guys, this show works best when you participate, and if you're gonna be a troll or one of those, I'm just not gonna answer your question, but I will confront you, so don't worry about that. Anyways, we head to Belgium. Yeah, that's right. For season number 7, as Ricky would say, this is the lucky Ricky 7. We're heading to Belgium. We're actually going to fly into Holland. Then we're going to fly. We're going to travel into Belgium. We get the rental car. I'm going to go visit Colm Van Zoren and Joost Goosens, pick up pigeons for the auction. Not pick up. We have to go through the pigeons first, select the pigeons first, and go from there. Guys, the difference between our auction site and any other auction site is that we hand select the pigeons. In North America, there's only one auction site that hand selects the pigeons. It's Feathers League Pigeon Auctions. So hey, don't be panicked. Now, yesterday I got all the birds shipped out for the United States. It is what it is. It was rushed. It was right down to the wire. Where we got the Ingram birds out, we got all the import birds out. If you had a bird, and I will say that didn't make it through quarantine, we're going to talk to the breeders. We're going to get everything worked out, get you another replacement. Sometimes that happens, but that's pigeons. We're not talking about 100 pigeons. We're talking about one or two pigeons. But for the people that get them, what's going on? Sends you the rings, sends you the update, so you don't have to worry. That's pigeons, guys. It's like life. You're here today, you're gone tomorrow. And I'd rather have something. I'd rather have it not be good when you're with me. You're flying at night because of the time difference. Yeah, I'm gonna get into Holland. I'll get into Amsterdam at probably about 10:30 in the morning, Peeves, and we're gonna go from there. And just gonna keep trucking on, keep going. I got my friends from Australia for the Pigeon Boss Tour, and I want to post that up. I still got one spot available for anybody who's kinky and crazy and all meshed up and wants to do it. Let's put the tour up. There's the tour, guys. If you want to do the tour, you can come. Again, it's 4,500 Canadian dollars. This will be my last Pigeon Boss tour that I set up for groups of people. Anything after this will just be individuals or one or two people, just because I just think people, it's on their list, but they probably can't get their wives to let them go, or they can't find the time, or they say, they don't have a passport, whatever. So I'm not sure how many more of these tours we're going to try. I love doing them. I love taking people to the promised land to see the best of the best of the best of the best. That's that. Let's see if we get any more comments here. I don't think we're on YouTube. Hey, you're connected on YouTube and on Facebook. I'm going to have to start at the bottom. Nobody's on, so I'm going to have to keep digging now. 8:30 on a Thursday. Come on now, guys. It's quiet, but you know what? It's okay. Pretty hard this time leaving home. Always gets a bit tricky. It's one of the worst feelings when you got to leave your family behind, your mom and your dad and your dogs and your whole family. When you leave them behind, your cats, your pigeons, everything. It's not the best feeling. It's the worst. But you know, it's the worst feeling, but it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. That feeling. That feeling is so great because what most people don't realize is when you're leaving, it's like, you're saying goodbye, but you're emotional, you're upset because those people, your family, your dogs, your cats, that all means something to you. So it grounds you, it brings you to a ground. And it kind of catapults you into what you want to do. It kind of catapults you to say, like, the hell with this. It's time to drop the hammer. It's time to push the breeders further, even better than their best. So when I kind of say this, um, you know, it's very hard when you leave the things behind that you love so much. It's very, very hard. Your family, there's those little things in your life. Maybe it doesn't have to be family, or it's like your little rock, your little place, your little happy place. And as Bob Ross would say, because we all love Bob, right? That little happy place, that little happy place is the place that you miss and you cherish the most. Thank you, Mary Cavender. Sorry about our race, eh? Wish you could have finished, but we're gonna try it again next year. Like David Tracy, you just got to keep on trying. Um, Feathers League Pigeon Auctions, guys. The first day, or actually the first 2 days, I'm going to be visiting Joost Goosen's, Colm Van Zoren, Annex Gochan, and Eddie the Great Grugens. How long am I gone for? I'm going to be gone for as long as it takes to get this job done. And what do I mean by this job done? I mean to do what we're here to do. Put the women and children to bed and go get some dinner, as they say. I'm going to give my very best on this trip, and I'm going to push harder than I've ever pushed. I'm going to try and do more lives than I've ever done live. I'm going to push until I'm completely have nothing left to give. And you guys might say this year in the one off races, well, you guys weren't the same. I had to save a bit of that energy for what's coming up next to push as hard as I can push. And most people that watch this, they think this is some type of a trip. This is fun and this is great. Yeah, it is. It's all that. But there's a lot of pressure in this, and there's a lot of selecting, and there's a lot of work that goes into it, and organizing, and using your pigeon fingers, your pigeon brain, um, and your regular brain. So when you do all this, you put to the maximum of your ability. But now this time, I have to do it to a different level. I have to get to a place that I don't know if I've been yet, but I'm going to try. And I want you guys to come along with me. And yeah, I couldn't do it without you guys. You guys are part of the shows. And there's always going to be the people that shit on you, but that's okay. We need those people. Those are your motivationers. Those are the people that stir the drink. You need to stir the drinkers, right? But yeah, so it's going to be a fun trip. It's going to be a lot of work. And that's my goal. My goal is to get the pigeons from the top lofts. And I'll add a lot of new lofts, add some old lofts, add some lofts that we've been to a few years ago and bring them back. Season 7, we are coming, as it says. Yes, we are. And you know what, guys? From season 1 to 6, what's the most amazing thing is we started with Ulrich Lemons and M&C Hansen. And I got to go visit Ulrich this year. I'm going to do that. And if I go to Denmark, I'll go visit the Hansens. What the hell? What are we doing, eh? When in Rome, do as the Romans. But we started with those two breeders, Ulrich and Hansen. At the bottom of that hill, we were nothing. And we went like this. We climbed that ladder. We produced so many good pigeons for people, so many return buyers. And people say, well, you get the greatest prices in North America. Nope, we don't. We get good, fair market value prices. We find the best pigeons. We give them at a Canadian dollar. And for you Americans and you Canadians, I want you to do this. Think in your head. Go on Herbots, go on Pipa, go on GPS. You're paying all in euros. All of them are in euros. But not with Feathers Elite. I've maintained our breeders to pay in Canadian dollars. We're a Canadian auction site. And anybody in the world, I don't care if you're in Belgium, I don't care if you're in Egypt, if you're in Iraq, if you're in the North Pole, the South Pole, if you're sitting in Santa's bedroom, or if you're at a Diddy party, you're gonna pay in Canadian dollars. Guys, that's a win right there. That's a win. Go look at the convergency chart. That's not even a word, but the price of the Canadian dollar. And you know why we do that? Because we're of our word. We're a Canadian auction site. We're Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We're based out of Canada. That's what we do. So we give you guys the discount. So the Canadians, you get the discount because you're not paying in American or you're not paying in euros. You're getting the same direct children off of First Nationals because that's what we do. It's a win. It's a win. It's a win. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Follow the bouncing ball. I've been to these lofts. I know these lofts. And these lofts know one thing. I got the fingers. So, I'm not saying I'm God. Nope. But my goal is the pigeons that I auction, that I believe that if I take them, I breed winners out of them. And you know what? I know how to raise pigeons. I know how to fly pigeons. That's all you need to know. And how do I know how to do this? History. History. It always repeats itself. She never lies. And guys, you know what? I can tell you this year, we're going to sell fantastic pigeons. And you all are going to say, well, which one's good? Which one's good? Which one's good? In every auction, I buy every bird in the sale. That's the bottom line. Because these are the pigeons that I believe in. When I go to Eddie Grugen's, I want the best ones. When I go to Guy Vandenauer, I want the best ones. Out of the best ones, feeling good. Now, can there be the odd flaw in the pigeon? 100%. But we push, we push, we push, we push because I have to push. If you see my face is on here. I don't hide behind sexy pictures. Nope, I don't do that. I call out my breeders and I push my breeders to the max. That's what we do. So, am I sad to leave here in Canada? Sure, I'm always sad. Whenever you leave your family, you're always sad. It's never the best. Because you like to bring them along for the tour, right? You like them to come along. You always want to bring your very best friends on that trip. But one day they'll come. But it's not this time. This time it's for you guys, the buyers. This time it's for you guys to win. This time it's for you guys to learn in your brains. Now I'm going to interview these breeders. I'm going to get to another level, a different level. I'm going to push them even harder. Learn what you can learn, but remember, don't learn without buying. You have to do both. Why? Well, it's quite simple. If you're learning, you believe in these breeders. If you believe in these breeders, try their pigeons. Guys, it's not about the big names. It's about the right pigeons from the supers. From the supers, my friends. Mr. Teal, have a safe travel. Yes, you have a safe travel. I'm actually pissed off at you. You're going to San Diego. You're not going to learn nothing in San Diego except watching pigeons come home from a one-off race. John Timmerman's going to do a great bang-up job. Ahmad's going to do a great job. You should be on this tour, JD. And I tell you that. I see you there at the Hoosier with your pictures, and that's great. Come on the trip. I don't lie. I only speak the truth. I got to get my fill in for ice. They normally have no ice in Europe. So yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to start off. I'm going to collect 4 groups of pigeons. I'm going to photograph them. JD, we're always there. I never leave Belgium. I'm always there. I always have my finger on the heartbeat. But my question to you, Mr. Teal, is if you believe in what we do here at Feathers Late Pigeon Auctions, if you really do, and you like our show, I'm going to tell you something. Forget San Diego. Come on this tour. Right off the hop, you're going to meet Guy. You're going to meet Eddie Grugens. You're going to meet Dirk Leekens. You're going to meet a man that sold a pigeon for $1 million. You're going to meet a man that created black sugar and wouldn't sell it for 500,000 euros. Keith Woods, you are more than welcome to come. I'm going to post this up for you, my friend. And your greenhouse looks great. I don't make all the comments on there, but I see all. Here it is, guys. I've got one more spot available. It's 4,500 Canadian dollars. That does not include your flight or your food, but it includes your hotel and driving around with me. And we are going to go to the best of the best lofts from Belgium and Holland. Guys, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Okay, Van Zoren, Claire Botts, Eugene Stable, Van de Posh, Van He, Guy Van den Aura, Dan Rago, and oh, and yes, Bosmans and Lincolns, the Pollens and the Normans. My friends, you're going to have a pigeon orgasm. I promise you that. And if you don't have a pigeon orgasm, it's okay. You let me know. And I will make sure you get to that climax, okay? There's the price. Reminder, it is in Canadian dollars. People look at me when I do this stuff here in public, but that's okay. And guys, if you like what we do, I make 1 penny off every subscription. 1 penny. Now, I see people giving homeless people tips on the street for playing the congos and shit. I'm bringing you pigeon knowledge, so I get 1 penny for every subscription. Subscribe. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Even if you hate me, subscribe. You get to see more of me. You can throw darts at me. You can spit on your phone. You can do whatever you want. Subscribe. Have some fun. Everybody subscribe. I have like subscriptions to food things and this thing and that thing and this thing. I see something I like one time, I subscribe. If you watch this, if you really hate me, subscribe. If you like me, subscribe. If you're not sure, subscribe. Subscribing is the key. And when you subscribe, I thank you. Because you know what? This helps what we're doing. This helps buy me a beverage. This helps go to another loft, rent a car, do what I got to do. So your subscriptions are key. And I know you don't want to subscribe. You get all the stuff. Everything you get, you're only learning in pigeons. And if you're not into pigeons, it doesn't matter. You're going to get to travel Belgium, Holland, Germany, Denmark, England, Ireland, Scotland, Thailand. Jeff Henderson, Pigeon Boss Tour is all good. Jeff Henderson's on the damn tour. I'm nervous for Jeff. Why? This is my second time. You did it the first time, it was great, but the second time you got to come back with a vengeance. So, you know, I'm so happy to do this. I'm so grateful to do this. I'm so lucky to do this that I have a family that lets me do this and that stands behind me to do this. That's what it's about. And you know, you guys follow me along, and that's the most important thing. Because without you guys, there's no people watching. Where will you get your first ticket at? Oh yeah, I always get a ticket in Germany. If I don't get a ticket in Germany, then I'm not doing my job. See, the problem in Germany is when you're on the autobahn, when you're like in the no speed zone, you're just flying, and then all of a sudden there's like a sign that if you're listening to your music, like let's say you're listening to Kelly Clarkson, right? Or you're listening to Nickelback, or you don't know what you're listening. You're listening to something, Tone Loc, Funky Cold Medina, whatever the hell it is. You miss the sign, and then poof, you get the ticket. So that's why you always get the ticket in Germany. When you're in Holland and Belgium, you just stick to the speed. You're okay. But I want to thank Jeff Henderson, and I want to thank Stephen and Heather Collins, everybody from Australia. My Australian people. I wish we had a few more from Australia. But it's so amazing. You can put something out there and people are shy. Maybe people are shy. Hey guys, I get along with everybody. I like everybody. Even if you hate me, Jim Ward hates me, Mike hates me, this guy hates me. They don't really hate me. You just don't get along with everything. And that's okay. We're not supposed to. But we love pigeons. We love pigeon flying. And everybody who hates me or doesn't like my personality, or doesn't like this, doesn't like that, they love the birds we sell. They love the shows we put on. And the most important thing is they love pigeons. So they can come on the trip. So everybody's welcome. And I say people that don't. There's all types of people that like me, don't like me. It doesn't matter. Everybody is welcome. We're gonna make it work. That's what we do. As Foxy Brown says, we make believers out of dreamers. But as I get ready to depart from Toronto, I always do some type of a sign off. And this time is different because this one's gonna be the heaviest one. This one you gotta push. This is season 7. Ricky 7, Ryan 7. Seven's a great number. Look at all the superstars that wear the number 7. 7 and 9. You got Eric Cantona. You get David Beckham. You get Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of great players wear 7. You get your Gary Roberts. 7's a great number. This auction season is going to be super. Vasquez, thank you. Hey, my friend, send me a text message, please. 416-990-0187. I wanted to touch base with you, uh, Mateo Vasquez. Please send me a text message or a message in Messenger. I wanted to talk to you, so please send that to you. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone. And I get people with hate mail and this and that, and that's okay because I would hate me too. I live the pigeon dream, man. I live all pigeon men's dream. I can get on a plane and I can travel and I can go to these lofts and I can see their very best pigeons and I can talk pigeons with them without them feeling like they're letting go any secrets. And that's because they trust me. They know we have the fingers. They know what we're doing for the world of the pigeon sport is we're bringing their best pigeons to you guys. And it's great. And I've been doing it for 6 seasons, 6 years. Every time I leave, it gets harder because I don't know. I guess maybe you just get a bit older, it gets a bit trickier. You hate saying bye to your dogs and your family. You hate that. It's the worst. And there's always those special people you hate to say bye. You got to go. You don't want to do that. You hate saying bye to your bed in your truck. You don't realize when you're in Europe, there's no pickup trucks unless you have a gazillion dollars. But this is the truth. This is what you go through. And every time you go, you ask yourself the question, should I go? Is it worth it? What do I think? And, I always wonder, you see these athletes that make all this money and then one year they just retire. And you know why they say that? Is do I want to live out of a suitcase? Do I want to live this? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? It gets hard. But you know what? I love bringing you guys the best pigeons in the world. And this season, we're going to shake the bloody ground. And trust me, save your money. Stay off those Mickey Mouse sites that recycle pigeons. Okay? You know the sign on the recycle bins? Recycle, reduce, reuse. It's a circle. The small, shitty little auction sites, that's all they do. Is they recycle other people's crap. And I can guarantee you, is there the odd good one you're going to probably get? Sure. Because, hey, it is what it is. But you try the untried pigeons from the best lofts in Belgium, Holland, Germany, Denmark, England, Ireland, Scotland, France. You try those pigeons. Ever been tried? Well, you'll see. When I go to pick pigeons, I go to pick the pigeons that I would buy, that I would own, that I would put in my program. That's why our auctions 4 to 8 pigeons. Sometimes there's going to be 4. Sometimes there might be 10. Sometimes there might be 6. Sometimes there might be 2. But I'm there to give you the best of the best. And I'm good with that. I'm happy about that. I'm happy that we have pigeons that have won in Mexico, pigeons that have won all throughout the United States, pigeons that have won the biggest races in Canada. We have a pigeon that we sold that produced the first best pigeon in the world with Annex Gochan. She's on the trip. She's coming up. I'm going to be there in 2 days. In a day on Saturday, I'll be at Annex. My girl, Apple Cake, guys. Just follow the bouncing ball. I'm not going to make a fool out of you. I shoot straight. I talk straight. I don't talk left and I don't talk right. If you talk left or you talk right to me, I can read it like a book. I can chew you up and I can spit you out. That's my downfall. I'm not phony and I'm not fake. I just give it to you straight. That's why I'm the most hated pigeon man in North America. Yum. Apple cake. Heather Collins, you're going to have it. You're going to be on the trip, my dear. I love Heather Collins, guys. I'm going to say something. Stephen Collins and Heather, they are in Australia one of the top greyhound racers. And greyhound racing is the biggest in Australia. So they're like the Jansen brothers, or they're like the Kittles, or they're like the, I don't know, whatever brand of pigeon you want to name of dog racing, greyhound racing. And I'm so lucky that they named a dog after our family. And this dog is going to stop them from retiring because he just wins like a machine. And I can't wait to see you guys. And I want to thank you for coming on the trip. And I got I got Steven a little gift. I want him to try real Canadian whiskey, the best one. But you know, on my first tour, I found people that were like my best friends for life. The Collins, they're just damn good people. So that last Pigeon Boss tour was incredible, and I'm so lucky they're going to come on this one. And I know it's a lot of money for them, but I'm really, really happy that you guys came. And it's like having family. These are people I would invite to my wedding, and these are people that will be on my funeral list. And my funeral list is very small. Most of the people on my funeral list are already dead because they're my dogs. But hey, it is what it is. I've been on for 28 minutes. Should we get another drink? You guys are so quiet. Why are you so quiet? Come on now. We're going to the Mecca. Again, we still have one more spot to sell. Mr. Ortiz, why the hell aren't you coming on the trip, Eddie? Come on, Eddie. You're the man. I want you to come on the trip. You know what? I have a question. If somebody comes on this trip that's not on the trip, I'll buy them a pigeon. Now I get to pick, but I'll buy the pigeon. You come on the trip, I'll buy the pigeon. Still got spot in the car. Reminder, guys, I will post up the hold on. I'm gonna post up our Pigeon Boss tour. There it is. For somebody who's got the balls to just say, hey, F it. I'm gonna do my bucket list. I'm gonna tell the wife and kids, or I'm just gonna do what I want to do one time. This is the time to do it. Hey guys, you can go to any one off race, and all you're gonna do is look at a bunch of sour pigeon men. But this here, you're gonna meet the best of the best. From Art and Alfred Van Zuren, from Chris Clairbots, Eugene and Louis Stable, Mark and Gert Polland, Nicholas and Philip Norman, which is a super highlight, Team Van de Posh, Ricardo and Liana, my girl, Enemy Van He, the one and only Guy Van den Aura, and hey, the up and coming superstar, which in a few years you'll spend big money on his pigeons, Dan Rago. Let's not forget Eddie Grugens and everyone else in between that you're going to see. And then when we go to the Golden 10, you're going to see Bosfer Kirk. You're going to see Jan Hoymans. You're going to see Gerard Koopman. You're going to see Rick Hermans. You're going to see the Flanders collection. You're going to see them all in one room, all at one time. You can put your big boy pants on and your suspenders, and you can feel what it's like to have your balls shrivel up to the size of a decimal point just to say hi. Because these guys are the superstars of pigeon racing today. Let's get to the comments and see. Auction begins November 9th and 10th. Yes. Sergio Perez. Sergio, where are you going? I'm going to Belgium. Sergio, why the hell aren't you coming, Sergio? Oh, now, on the tour, not Emil Denny's, but auctions, of course, Emil Denny's. Who doesn't want Black Sea Star? Who doesn't want it? Emil Denny's, look what he wins. Look what he wins. Why do we go to Emil Denny's, and why do Emil Denny's pigeons win, 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 win? He spends the money. He has the pigeons. And he's got the time on the wing. Hey, and I love this, and I'm going to read this out. And Eddie, thank you for saying this. Thanks for the invite. Dream trip. Just hard to do right now with college. Well, Eddie, you missed it, man. You're paying for your kids' college. Make sure they should have a job, and they should be saying to you, Dad, I'm buying you this trip. Remember, guys, 4,500 Canadian dollars comes out to about 3,200 US. Think about it, US dollars. When all the birds that you purchase from our site and you're an American, you're paying Canadian dollars. Think about the percentage you're saving. Ask your phone, ask Siri. She's a good girl. She'll tell you how much you're saving. I'm not lying to you. We give you the coupon. And this tour, I gave you the coupon. I should have made this tour in euros. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to worry. It's okay. What goes around, comes around, is all around. I'm going to buy one more beverage. And I have this feeling tonight that this plane's going to be empty, which is great. Um, we're going to do a lot of different types of interviews and shows. We're going to try and do multiple times per week interviews and have people, vets, and all kinds of stuff. Again, it's just pushing the envelope on this trip. And hey, that's what it is. We're going to push. We're going to push real hard. And we're going to make it this time.
Your attention, please. Only traveling animals and service animals are permitted in the terminals. Traveling animals must be their camels. Service animals must be fish. Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Seuls les animaux de compagnie voyageant avec votre propriétaire et les animaux d'assistance.
John, say, but I'll have a safe trip. Yes. And John, we're going to talk about, we were talking about before. Again, I take myself to a level. And John, what we've talked about before here, the only thing that kills me is I'm not going to be here for this. And I'm trying to work everything out in my head, John. You have great pigeons, and there you go. Oh, yeah. Can I grab one more? Yeah. Thank you. Do you guys have a menu for food?
Is it okay if I store a tab? So that
Oh, you can just hold on to my card.
No, we don't do that.
Oh.
I'll show you. It's enough. You can charge like
Just charge. Do you guys have a menu, though?
I'll show you the menu.
John, party of two, Red Jeff, Shelton Brock, Jennifer,
And then you need one more, right?
Yes,
I'll
please.
get one
More ice.
I hope you will.
Oh, this is the menu?
Barry Donkers, Julia Edmonds,
You guys take cash or no?
Curry,
That's part. No, you can pay cash. Yes, but
Mauricio.
I won't need your card. I tell you what to play with.
Here, hold this at the bottom. And I can, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Here you go. One more.
Christopher Morrison.
All right.
Joshua
Voila.
Robinson,
Here you go.
Eden.
That's your menu?
Go down and then you see all the food with the.
Michelle.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll come back in.
Thank you.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Masai. You've heard your name. Please present yourself at gate C35. That's a Charlie 55 for
Take that whenever.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Appetizers. What do we want? I'm a little bit hungry. Love all your line interviews. I will say you're the best doing this. Best of, no, I'm not the best. You guys are the best group. Season 7. Exciting things coming up in Feathersley Pigeon Auctions. Yes. Hey from Idaho. Heather Green. Hey, how are you doing, my dear? Have a great trip. Carlos, you missed the Ingram birds. Come on, man. What the hell? Okay, no. Oh, man. What are we looking for? Miso soup. Steamed. No. Where's like the regular entrees? Holy shit. Beef and kimchi. No, no. Salmon. Sesame seed chicken. Burritos. No. Ramen. I don't know. I think I picked the wrong place. Specials. Sushi rolls. Oh. Who doesn't love sushi? Black dragon roll. Guys, I'm looking at the menu. Ruben Moore. Hey. We're going to do fries and mayo, Ruben. Thank you. Your birds are on their way. By now, all the imports from Europe going to Canada, the U.S. should be at the best genetics. Oh, I don't know. We try and pick the best pigeons, and the U.S. birds are on their way. And I want to thank all the American buyers for being so goddamn patient. Patience is the hardest. Thanks, man. What's good here? Rainbow.
You want sushi? You want sushi or
What's good here?
ramen is okay. Ramen. You like ramen?
You know what? Give me. You know what? I'm okay for now.
Yeah.
I gotta
just
think.
Take your pick.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, man. Get what you usually get: fries and mayonnaise. I got to go to a different bar for fries and mayo. I picked the sushi bar just for a drink because it was quiet.
But for your need, just put N.
Hey, it's awesome. Well, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a warm up. JD Teal, you're going to miss this one. It's going to go right over your head. Okay? So the first one up is Eddie Grugens. I think Eddie's going to be first because I like Eddie, and Eddie's got the balls. We got Eddie the Great Grugens. We got Jos Goosen. Jos Goosen wins in America like it's going out of style. Ask Andy Wildcat, he'll tell you. Then we got the legendary, the one and only, the woman that cuts Gabby Vandenbiel's hair, Annex Gochan, the best of the Gabbies. Now I know, JD, you're all against these Gabbies. You know, yeah, I'm not Gabbies. Annex Gochan, try them out. Get a little bit kinky. Think outside the box. You're gonna pick them up for a song and a dance. And then we got the legendary, Golden Van Zorn. The first four. There's your four. There's your lineup for the first four. Then we go from there. And we keep going, and we keep going, and we keep going. Who do we have? We have Peter Vrays, Emil Denny's, Bosmans and Lincolns, Patrick Brooks, maybe a little Yan, maybe a little Saki, a little Gee, Potman Lanin, a little Norman, a little Pollen, a little Munich. This isn't an order. I'm just spitting names off here. Eh? A little Elkman, Robeck. What else? Formula One, Walsh, O'Donnell, May, Van de Bosch, Van Deposh, Vandermalen, Everett. I don't want to say too many names. Hendricks. I can't forget Hendricks. Munich, Van Zoren. Yes. But guys, the secret is not telling them to pick. The secret is going and selecting together, working as a team. And I give you the names. There's no order. You don't know how they're going to come, and that's not the whole order. We forgot Bert Penne. We forgot who do we forget? Let's think. Sorel Lambrechts, Stefan Lambrechts. Who else? My man. Oh, my man. My man. Oh, come on. With the pit bulls. Oh, we forgot Willie Daniels. We forgot Chris Clarebot. Who else did I forget? Andreas Dropas. Who else? Maybe a little Zolt Pinter. I don't know. I mean, we're just spitballing here, right? I'm Ryan from Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. I don't take no's. I look for yeses and I push, push, push. Maybe a little Lee Fribbins for you guys that like macaroni. Maybe a little Dean Pallet with those yelly yellomas. David Peters, you had it right there. You had it. David Peters, the Pitbull man. Michael Peevler, you watch this shit. That's what I love about you. That's for you, Mr. Peevler. This guy has no limits. And it's the people that I meet in between. It's the people that I meet from event to event, the people that I meet from one breeder to another, the people that I meet. And I'm always open. My door is always open. I will go the distance. Florian Hendricks. Let's not forget Rick Hermans from the Doif. We're going to go there. Guys, these people, I meet them through going and dealing with other super breeders, and you get a good reputation. You know what? You just get a hardworking reputation. Yeah, maybe everybody doesn't like you, but you have a hardworking reputation. Everybody pretty much knows where I stand. I work hard, and I want to pick their best pigeons, and I want to give my buyers the best. I want very small, intimate auctions. If they can't give me 6, they can only give me 2, I'll take 2. But I want super quality because, God damn it, you only get one shot to make a first impression. So let's make our impressions matter. Okay? Let's put the hair gel in, let's get the beard clean, put your nice shirt on, say yes, no, politely, have a beer, pinch you, select those pigeons, and represent these superstars of pigeon racing in the right way. That's what we do. Our photography is second to none. Our advertising is second to none. Our pigeon selection is second to none. It's what we do. Even the birds that we sent out, they've been traveling 4 days on a road. They're going to come down in quality. Put them in your loft. Let them eat and drink. Watch how they expand. Watch them explode. Guys, shipping pigeons is not an easy thing. Casualties come. But relax, calm down. Let it come to you. Those birds have it. Every bird that I sell, I would fly. I would breed out of, and I would represent. And I know it seems like you guys always say to me, what's your favorite bird in the sale? That's a bullshit question. It's a complete bullshit question. Because if I didn't like it, it wouldn't be in the sale. They don't tell me what's going in the sale. I say, I don't like this. I like this. I like the pedigree. I don't. I like the back. I like the vents. I like. If I don't like it, it doesn't go in the sale. So people can post all the videos they want on birds that they're going to give me. It's great. You can post it. Most of the time, they're bang on. We have to look. We have to do quality control. We have to keep our breeders wanting the pigeons that they're selling. I want the breeders to say to me, shit, I didn't get enough money for that pigeon. That's what I want. When I hear that, ding, ding, ding. That's what I do. That's what we do at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. It's not just me, it's the whole thing. But I thought I'd come on here tonight and I'd say I'm on my way. And you guys are going to come with me. We're not going to stop. We can't stop. We're going to push. We're going to push until we explode. And I want to thank all the people from the first 6 seasons that purchased all those pigeons. And not everyone breeds winners. But we've produced enough winners that on season 7, we're still going. And the people are happy. People come back. I have people that have been coming back for 5 years. And that's great. That means the birds are doing it. Guys, if you want to beat your competition, you have to have different pigeons and you have to think outside the box. That's how winning is done. If you look at all the greatest players in sports and probably businessmen, they thought outside the box. They went to a different level. They're getting they get to a different level. Yeah, I'm going to be going to Germany. I'm going to go to Germany to the show in Kassel.
696 is still paying for the following passengers: Rajiv Sharma, Julia Edmiston, Kareem El Halwafi, James Hanson Ryan, Joshua Harrington, Anshel Kanodia, Thulani Gomez Lu, Agape, Andrew O'Connor,
And Mike Green,
Victoria Osiris Gill,
I want you to know something.
Ron Sprong.
These pigeons that these breeders select, we push them. They push themselves to get these super pigeons.
Charlie 35 for document verification prior to boarding. Thank you.
Top-notch birds? I think so. And you know what? I thought about it. When I asked the breeder, would you buy this pigeon? Or when I just talk and you can tell they want the pigeons that they're giving me, or they'll tell you, like, oh, I expect this or I expect that. You can feel there's the itch. 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 I know. And I look at it the same way. And I go, wow, I wish, I wish, I wish. Guys, you know how many pigeons I wish? You can ask my dad, my mom, my sister. You can ask the breeders. You can ask how many times I've had gifts given to me that I put into the auction. You can ask how many times that I would say, I take that one, I take that one, I take that one. I take them. Love to buy them. My my deal is I can't buy pigeons. I can only bring them to you. Maybe that's why I have the white beard. I'm like the Santa Claus of pigeon selecting. I don't know. But I know one thing. I've been pretty damn lucky. I'm third generation pigeon flyer from the greatest pigeon country in the world, Belgium. My dad is probably one of the top pigeon guys that I've ever known, but he doesn't know that. Shh, we won't tell him. And then I learned from all my top breeders and all my people on my shows, all the people I met from once I was a little boy till now. I always learn. I always listen a lot, and then I talk. And on these shows, I'm very loud, not very talkative, very boisterous, whatever. But when I'm with the tops, I let my ears do the talking. They just listen. That's the HDRD coming in. So I just wanted to say to you guys before I wrap this up, I want to thank you guys for coming on season 7. And take a look at our team here that does the advertising. That is like Pigeon Auction 7. We got rid of the breeders. The focal point is the pigeons. Okay? Remember what I say, guys. It's the pigeons. Don't worry about colors. Worry about results, pedigrees, confirmation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some information regarding the boarding of your flight KLM 696 to Amsterdam. Boarding will commence in 20 minutes and will close 20 minutes before departure. Flight departure is expected on time. This flight will be boarded by zones. This zones are indicated on your boarding card. Please check your zone number when you see your zone's called. Should your boarding card not have a zone indicated, kindly board in zone 4. The other Air France KLM First Sky Team will wish you a pleasant flight.
There you go, guys. 20 minutes before I leave. And that's okay. That is okay. And I want to say, guys, just before I left here, just before I left about a few days ago, you learn something. You learn the difference between like and love. Like and love are two different things. You people who watch this, listen to what I say. If you like something and like someone, you really like them. But then there's those, it's love. It's something that is undescribable. It can be a person, a woman, or a man. But there's a big difference between like and love. And love is something that is completely different. And I didn't share this with anybody, but I'm going to share it with you guys. I had a real hard time. This here is my best girl. This is Sydney. Uh, there she is there. Uh, she's my best chihuahua. She passed away. And you look at her face. I know you people can't see it because it's just a dog to you. That was one of my very best friends. She had the heart. She loved you. She loved you unconditionally. Didn't matter if you made money. All you had to do was say hi to her, and she'd wiggle her little tail, she'd move her ears. She'd give you those Betty Davis eyes. Right there. That there. That's the hard part. I'd trade right here, my little Sydney, for 99% of all the people I've ever met. Today is hard when I leave because I see her boyfriend Murphy. I'll tell you, it's hard. It's hard. But she wouldn't want me to be sad because she did that for me. And guys, when you love somebody, let them know. But love is not a word you throw around loosely. And you know what I mean by this. Like and love both start with L, but they're two completely different. I love you guys. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to wish everybody a good trip because you're going to come with me. Be safe. Make sure you guys have your drinks. And I'm really sorry. I got to go. What I do. And I want to bring this to you guys. We're going to do this together, inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile. You hear me say it. It's so easily said. But I'm going to need you guys on this trip more than ever. Mike Green, Ruben Mora, Shane, David Tracy, everybody who tunes in. And if I haven't mentioned your name, JDT, all the rest of you, thank you guys very, very much. Sydney, we're going to do this one together, my dear. Mom, Dad, Leah, and you know who's watching. We're always watching. Guys, be safe. I'm going to clear up my tab, get ready to board my flight for Amsterdam. And about 10 hours. No, probably about 15 hours. We'll be at Combination Van Zoren. Thanks, guys. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, improve your breeding program. I won't make a fool out of you. Try those pigeons. Tour's still got a spot available. Take a look at results of pigeons that we sell best in Canada. Take a look. The best, the best, the best, the best of the best of the best. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. You know what? I got to get the video for saying thank you, but I'm going to say thank you, and I'm going to end this personally. You guys made this happen. So let's quit fucking around. Drop the hammer. Bye for now.